Yeah, so.
Only so?
Yeah, today
Yeah, what did you
I'm
plan to do
fine.
today?
Today morning,
Yes.
I took my baby go to garden school. Then
Kids
I
garden.
back home. Yes, kids garden.
Mhm.
Then I back home.
And then what else?
Then I already watched one one sitcom that you shared on
Yes.
our.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I think it's very helpful for I learn English.
Yes, for you to learn English. Yeah, of course, like like to become more professional at English, and of course to master English, you need to like go step by step. You cannot just jump from this step to like advanced level. So you should like improve it every day by watching the videos, watching the televisions, TV shows, or something like that. Like right now, I can listen to a very advanced videos without subtitle. But to reach my level, you need to improve and like let's say you get a little every day, and then you will improve. You will improve later.
How
And
long time? How long time can you see movie without
subtitle, um, I don't know, but actually I see, like I learn in the university and I try to learn in another source because learning in university is never enough. So I try to find as much like helpful videos as I can see, and I also, like I have some students, so I would have them to improve the English skill as a beginner. So I just put myself in your position so I understand you more, and that's why I suppose like maybe I couldn't share some videos like some advanced video without subtitle for you because you will feel like, oh, it's really hard to understand, and you will feel really depressed and you don't want to learn anymore. So I think it's good for you to start at the beginning. So yeah, I think I take 2 or 3 years. Yeah, 2 or 3 years to master IPA first to get the great pronunciation, and then to watch the video, understand it, and then use English every day as a second language. So now, whenever I listen to English, I can understand and react to it like right away.
it's a long time. 2 3 years. It's a long time.
Yes, but like you improve it day by day, so you can see the process. And one day, when you look back, when you look back, the time you just started, and you can see like, oh, I can be more, like I can be better.
Uh,
Yes, just
I
like right now, I didn't realize that I can speak English every day, that I can use English as a second language.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think just like you just need to be patient and wait until you get the result, until you succeed and master English. Yeah, until one day you can see English video without subtitle.
I will try.
Yes, like like I really watched English video, English film without subtitle when I was in Thailand because in that case I cannot use Vietnamese. I cannot use Vietnamese. I cannot use some websites from Vietnam because it's a like banned in Thailand. So I can only use something like international videos. So I have to see the videos without subtitle. So at that time, I just realized that I have to use English by that way.
Yeah.
And of course, I have a like vocabulary. I have enough vocabulary and new word. So it's not the new word for me anymore. It's just like my own vocabulary that I can use and I can listen to.
Yeah.
So it's just like you are in the very like good level because you can understand, and you just put, like you get input and you get output. Like input is something that you get every day, like you listen and you try to speak, and output is like you understand and you react to English. Yes, so you have to put a lot of input in your mind first, and don't be rushed for English. Don't be rushed for any languages.
Yeah.
So yes, I think every day when I wake up, I think I didn't set an alarm, but now I have a good habit like wake up in the morning at around 5 or 6 a.m. and then I drink water and I make a lady to-do list and then I will write out some notes that I can review my English and I can also share English with you guys. So the group that I create is a group of my students. So yeah, I try to put my position to yours to understand you more. Because like someone who just started to learn English, they think like after 3 months I can be master in English, I can speak English fluently and I can like communicate with foreigners. And like after 3 months, if you really put your motivation, your like all your energy to learn English, you will master that level. But if you just learn 30 minutes per day and you don't learn in another source and you will say like, oh, it's not effective. I didn't learn English as I expect. But you didn't put any like effort on it. So how possible you can reach to the level of master English?
Yeah.
Just like about your mindset.
Yeah.
Just motivate yourself and I would help you to motivate yourself as well. So what lessons are we learning today?
Well, day 15, but I find on the material there is no 15.
Oh, okay. Maybe they just delete it. Let me open the materials. You are in very good English, like at least you can understand me because like, I communicate with foreigners a lot and I speak like that's quick. A lot of students when I attend another class. So the teachers ask me to like, can you just say something to my students? And I speak with my normal speed, and they like, and they said to their student like, oh, she speaks so fast, I couldn't understand. But when you really work with some foreigners, you will be like this speed, or even like quicker.
Yeah.
So with the materials. They don't have a 15?
You don't have a 15, we have a 16.
16?
Yeah.
15 is a plus and so how do you learn English before? How did you learn it? Yeah.
Before I just learned Chinese. Then I went to China to learning Chinese. The first time I go to China, I can I can speak uh, nothing. So I put my own time to learn
Chinese.
Chinese.
Can you ask me some question in Chinese and I will try to answer it?
Yes.
Yeah, can you just ask me some questions?
You
Yeah, my
are
major
you
is Chinese and English learning.
you can
Yes, of course. I got
你
HSK 5.
你中文名字是什么？
我是梁氏碧梅，
CD
梁氏碧梅。
你学中文几个月呢？
大概是
三个
四个月了，
四个4个月就能说是很好的。
但是我还没有明白，我可以明白一点点还是我不能说得好。Just like just like in my mind I can always speak English and sometimes when I have to switch the language it's just like I need to turn on my how to say the things like like I have to think in Chinese first, and then I can speak it out because
Uh,
I almost forget it. I didn't do it in almost 1 years, but maybe it's just like if I listen more and I can work with Chinese anytime. Just like
you
Chinese is
you
easier.
can you can type Chinese or not?
Yes, yes, I can. But actually, I need to base on like
À,
if phone.
đi sai là
不是的，很平常。Uh, so if you don't have that lesson, so just make today it's a free talk, okay?
yes. Okay.
Okay. It's so hot today, and I need to turn on the fan. Just 1 second, please. Yes. Okay.
Do you live in Hanoi now?
No, I'm living in Taiwan. Like if I just want to become an online English teacher, so I just stay home. So I think I should find somewhere that the living standard is lower than in Hanoi, so I can earn money and I can save money. And I also want to find a better job, like another job,
Yes. Where do you be in Thái Nguyên? What where place? What place?
in Taiwan City.
Thái Nguyên City.
Yes.
I have a best friend in Thái Nguyên, but she is in Sông Công,
Songdong is a little far away from here. Songdong,
about
yes,
13 kilometers.
yeah, 13. It's not too far, but Songdong, yes, Songdong is a developing. Let's say it's just a town, right? Songdong,
Yes.
and it's
It's
just
a
a town.
town.
Yes.
Yes.
So like I just want to live in the city, but I don't want to live in Hanoi. I mean, like longer. I want to live in the city because if you live in the city and you get a lot of opportunity to find a job,
Yes.
and so like the mindset and the attitude of the people who live in the city is better than the people like the average people who live in the countryside.
Yes.
And if you live in the city, your children will have a lot of opportunity
Yes.
because I
Uh,
saw a lot of high school students here. They got like they make a workshop by themselves, and the
yes.
workshop is about scholarship to go abroad. I didn't know about any scholarship before up
Yes.
until I graduate. So I think it's just like what?
Do you teach a student in school now?
No, I don't. Like my major is Chinese and English learning. It's nothing related to teaching. But when I just start my career in the university, I teach students. I was teaching assistant for the class. I teach them how to pronounce the word correctly, and
Yes.
I love teaching English and I love sharing my knowledge to people. So I think teaching English is a really good job. It's not
Yes.
like you cannot get a lot of money, but you will feel really proud of yourself and you will review your knowledge and you have people. So
I'm not a patient, so I think teaching is not still able to me. I
yes,
just
it's like
want to do something that in a
mhm,
trading company or some in
yes,
industrial park and do something in some foreign company. I
yes,
want yes, I want to work in some purchase purchasing department or in public cost or some human resource department. In some department we can earn we can earn much money. Not our salary, we can earn from other.
yes.
Yes.
I know about it, but like we the career choose us, we cannot choose the career. I want to become. I want to become this kind of person. I want to apply for this job, this kind of job. But actually, like my career is to become a teacher, and I feel like I'm quite suitable for it. It's just like do. I think like do whatever you love. Like it's more important because you will live with that passion, with that passion longer, not just in 1 or 2 days, but longer, like 1 or 2 years or later on. And like education train us to become a better person. Yes, and we can train our children for the next generation. So we have ourselves, we have the next generation. So it's the main course that I want to like to become an English teacher. And like my teaching English, I can communicate with a lot of foreigners. So you can communicate with a lot of foreigners in your field, and I can communicate with like the teachers in all over the world by my field.
When my English skill
Better.
is better, more fluently,
Mhm.
I will go to Europe or some country they their language is English, but now my English is not good. I can understand what they say, but I cannot say.
You cannot speak.
Yeah, if I cannot speak.
Yes, I know that's trouble. Like a lot of students, they understand, they have a really excellent listening skill, but they cannot speak it out. So the things is, speaking is the like the keys to communicate to the world. So like in another country, especially in European country, they speak not only one language, they speak like 3 or 4 languages,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they can master it.
yeah.
Like
Like Singapore, one person they can speak three language.
yes,
One person, yes. They can Chinese and some
Mandarin, they call it
yes,
Mandarin,
yes, and
English,
India and English. But I can they speak English not like a native
native
in
speaker.
yes, but I can understand.
Yes, like the key is to communicate to each other. So like we have a Vietnamese, like Vietnamese accent, and Russia accent, and a, a lot of accent in the world. And the hardest accent to listen to is India accent, and yeah, India
France,
accent. And what
France
else?
accent, France accent is very hard to understand
Yeah, like to
because
listen to and
before
understand them.
yeah.
Yeah,
My manager is a French. He very handsome and very tall. But now he have go to have a move to Thailand.
yes.
Thailand company to work in Thailand.
Oh, okay, nice. But I think like in Thailand it's really hot right now. It's during summer, and it's like in Ho Chi Minh City, really hot.
Yes,
Yeah, because of the sun, like the roof of the roof of the house there is not so nice. It's really old compared to the house in Hanoi. Because I live in 25th floor of the apartment, and I can see around in another houses, and I see like that in that kinds of houses.
how much fee on month you have to pay?
So I live with my boyfriend in that apartment. He pay like 11,000 baht. It's around 8 million per month. But they have a library. They have a meeting rooms. They have a television, big television. They have a like amazing swimming pool in the rooftop in 52 floor, and they have like billiard, like the board game, and they have something like 9 chairs and like a lot of things that you can use there.
Yeah, it's very
Is it like
beautiful. Yeah,
yeah? It's just like 5-star hotel.
like
Everything
a
is
hotel.
so
Yeah,
new.
five
Yeah,
star hotel. Yes, yes.
but the apartment is so small, just very small because they spend their like they have some other service to serve, so the apartment should be small. So like 11,000 baht is for the service that they can use there, not only the room. Because if you pay like 8 million, 8 million Vietnam dong, so you can rent a very nice apartment in Hanoi with the furnitures available, and but you don't have any service like that.
Yes.
But in Thailand,
I don't like Hanoi.
yeah, I don't like Hanoi either. So that's why I quit the job in Hanoi. Even
Yeah.
it's not a good, like it's a good job. It's not so hard to do, but I don't really like the co-workers, and I just like maybe I have a different mindset of the people there. So I just quit the job in Hanoi.
Yeah.
I think
Do
there's a
you
lot of
have Do you have a plan to live in Thailand?
Thailand.
Yes.
Oh, it's really hot. I think I'm like when I live there, it's really nice because I can connect to a lot of people in Thailand. Is most of people they trust the king and they have a great like travel. Not like it's just
Trouble.
like tourism. So you have a just great tourism development, and if you live there, you can travel a lot. But it's just like if you live there, you have to earn money and you have to work. So it's
Yeah.
not as nice as you were doing the internship or something like that there.
Yeah.
It's just like it's all the same, but it's different because you are living in another country and you feel different from where you live in 20 years ago. So just something like the new experience. But if you want to live longer, you have to think about earning money, get a house, and get married, or live there alone. Like a lot of things to do.
Yes. Very tired.
Yes, and you are living alone there.
Yes.
It's just like living in another country is really great. But if you find your passions, or if you find somebody who you can be with in that country, so you are not lonely, so you learn new things and you can develop in that country.
Yeah.
A lot of Vietnamese people want to study abroad and then they can work and study and live there forever, but actually not many people can do that.
I just want to study abroad, but I don't want to live in
Another
other
country.
country. Yes, in other country because before when I study in China, I back home every 2 months. I back home one time because I very remember my dad and
So you
my
miss your
mom.
dad.
Yes, I miss them so much. So I always back home after 1 or 2 months. I back home one time.
Yeah, but it's like it's cost a lot of money.
About I back home by train about 3 million transport fee.
Oh, okay. So the round ticket or just one way ticket?
The ground ticket,
The round ticket.
train include train fees and taxi from my from my from my from my school to train station.
Yes. Okay. So taxi and transportation. Oh, like when I just be back to Vietnam because it's safe for me when I live in Thailand because I were an intern and I were living in the dormitory in the university. So it's very safe for me. And I don't know much about the like crime or crime or victims or anything out there in the Thailand society. I just know about the great environment that I'm living. So I think it's really nice for me when I live there. And
I
when I just
think
be back Vietnam, I got scam lừa đảo because I
yeah,
got a taxi from the airport to my father's house, and he lived in Hanoi at that time, and it's called like 6,000 600,000 Vietnam đồng, but just like I don't know how much, like 20 kilometers, no 40 kilometers, or something like
40
that.
kilometers. Yes. so expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive, and I just wonder. Yes, so
I
I
think
just
I think Thailand is not safe for children.
yes.
Yeah. My friend travel to Thailand sometime, and she said that she never see any children outside. She don't
Yeah.
know why, but maybe children go to school, but she don't know why. Because parents go out but not take their children. Also, I think it's not safe. And I watch the news on TV. They said that in Thailand have many bắt cóc trẻ con.
Oh, that's really bad. So
Yeah, so
the
so
thing is in Thailand, because I didn't see much children in Thailand before, but here you can see a lot of children with their parents in Vietnam, like no matter
yeah,
where. But in Thailand, I didn't see much baby and not many like pregnant women in the street. It's just like some, but like they don't want to get married. They can live by their own.
yeah,
Like they don't want to get married, and that's why they don't pregnant, they don't have a baby. So that's why like Thailand is becoming older.
old
Yes,
older
the
country.
population is older,
Yeah,
and that's in one reason. Another reason is to, I don't know about it, but like the Thailand is a like the countries of gender,
change,
change gender,
change.
like female, a female want to become a
Uh,
male,
uh,
so they
uh,
come to
uh,
Thailand.
uh, uh,
So I think if we are not strong enough to raise our baby, so our baby will be like they will confused about their genders, and it's just like a lot of guys and lesbian in Thailand, and
yeah,
lady boy is really famous in Thailand. Like
yeah,
it's the landscape, the beautiful landscape for guys and lady boys.
yeah.
Like
Lady boy.
I don't know, but it's quite dangerous for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the thing is, they own the gun.
they own
The
use
gun,
gun.
yes, the U
Oh my
gun.
God,
Because
it's
my
very dangerous. So I can't take my baby go to Thailand.
yes, maybe you can if you travel there and if you just like you just be a normal tourist and nobody just care about you. Yeah, I think like 2 years ago they have a really bad nổ súng, có cuộc nổ súng 2 năm trước. Yeah,
Many people die.
yes, many people die in the maybe the Grand Palace or something like the tourist attraction. Oh, I just really when I read that news and I just confused. Should I go there or should I not go there? And I was like, oh, finally I did it, and it was safe for me.
Yeah.
Fortunately, yes. But a lot of people that who was in bad luck, they got yes, they got that, and they like the politics in Thailand, sometimes it's
Mm.
good, but right now it's not so good anymore because their old king died and they have another king, and the king now is so young, and like he's not, I think he's not like
Don't
enough,
take care.
yeah, to take care of a whole country.
Yes.
You just need to you. I think travel there is great, but if you want to live there forever, it's quite hard for you.
So I don't want to go to Thailand. It's not safe.
Yeah, just like if you are the one who want to travel to some island, Thailand is really great. But if you just like Thailand is really nice about the food, about the travel, but it could not be safe if you live. Unfortunately, I lived there in 4 months and nothing bad happened for me.
For
Yes,
months.
yeah, 4 months. But like 4 years or maybe 40 years, it's not very safe anymore.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So just like I can talk to you every day, like every we talk, but we could just have a 30 minutes every day. It's not enough, right?
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah. So yes, I will
I
talk to you
tried. I
later.
tried. Yes.
And you can see the movie. You can see another episode of the movie.
Yes, I will see and improve my English skill.
Yeah, and make sure you have a notebook that you can use.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thank,
bye for now, and I will see you later.
yes, bye. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.